73, you take your RMD. You can still do a Roth conversion as long as you satisfy the RMD first.
On both RMDs.
Correct.
For that year.
All right, let's go to Kurt from Columbia. Hey, Joe, Big Al. Been listening to your podcast for the last couple of years. Helped a lot with my retirement planning. Had a couple questions on RMDs. I thought I heard before that if you take partial withdrawals throughout the year for your RMD, you can delay paying the taxes for all the withdrawals until the last withdrawal. The IRS will consider that of having paid the taxes for the early withdrawals at the time of those withdrawals. So he's got an RMD that needs to be satisfied for the year.
Sure, which you can do beginning of the year, end of the year, each
middle
month.
Of the year, each month.
Yeah, however you want to, doesn't matter.
And so he's like, we can delay paying the taxes for all withdrawals until the last withdrawal.
So that's true only if you have the taxes withheld, right? Because if you have to make estimated payments, they know exactly when those estimated payments were, and you could be penalized. But if you have the tax withheld from the IRA, then sure, the IRS has no idea. They just know you had X number of dollars withheld last year. They don't know when it was withheld.
So if you withhold 20% on each distribution, or 10% or 30% or whatever,
or nothing for 6 months, and then 20% for the last 6 months, whatever, that does work. If you're making estimated payments, that's totally different because the IRS knows exactly when those payments were made.
All right. If you delay taking your RMD for the year you turn 72 until April of the following year, can you delay paying the taxes on that delayed RMD until you pay the RMD for the year that you turn 73 later without running afoul of the IRS? What the hell are you talking about, Kurt? If you don't take a distribution, you don't have to pay the tax.
Yeah.
So if you delay the RMD until April 1st the following year, then you have to take 2 RMDs. If you take 2 RMDs when you turn age 73, then the taxes are owed when the distributions are made.
Yeah. So the answer is you pay the tax on the year of distribution, right? So you don't have to pay the tax in 72 because you didn't take the distribution, but you got to pay taxes on 2 RMDs the following year.
So run afoul.
Yeah. No, you won't. If you do that, you won't run afoul. That's a good way of saying that. Hey, what else do we got? One more question?
Since you must take your RMD first before you withdraw any other money each year, can you still do a Roth conversion withdrawal in the year you turn 72 if you delay the RMD that year until April the following year? Thanks, Kurt. P.S. I drive a 2013 Hyundai Sante Fe Sport and drink Yuengling. Yuengling lager beer.
Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe it's Yuengling.
Yuengling. Then, whatever. No pets. Kurt, get a pet. Yes, you could still do a Roth conversion even if you have to take an RMD. You take the RMD first, and then you can do the conversion.
But if you don't take the RMD at age 72, then you don't take an RMD. So you can still do a Roth conversion in that year.
73, you take your RMD. You can still do a Roth conversion as long as you satisfy the RMD first.
On both RMDs.
Correct.
For that year.
And then at age 74, you can still do a conversion as long as you take your RMD. 75, 76, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So once you turn 72, that doesn't mean the Roth conversion shuts off. You just have to satisfy the RMD first, take that out. And no, you cannot convert an RMD. It's a distribution, has to come out. You got to spend it or put it in your brokerage account.
Yeah, I think he's wondering if the delaying the RMD messes up the year 72, and it doesn't.
Got him. All right, Yuengling. I'm going to try that.
Are you prepared for retirement? Schedule a free financial assessment with an experienced financial professional right online at purefinancial.com.